I represent the guys that love this brand, love this car, and that want to become a race car driver. For a brand that you grew up loving, having the street car was one dream, but then now you get to experience the next thrill of competition.
Cars behind you are not for class. Nice little buffer.
It's something we were craving.
5 minutes for coffee.
To chase it this early on, you gotta really want it. Driving the car is one thing. Racing is full of shit that we're not ready to fathom. There's no forgiveness. It's, you know, what can happen and what can't happen. 2.5 hours before we qualify, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to qualify. You know, we had 3 good days of practice. Jumped the curb in turn 6, broke the drive shaft on the right rear, so they had to replace both of them. Come to find out, the fuel pump had let go. We got probably an hour, 15 minutes. Clock's ticking. You know, everybody's looking at me. You know, the team comes over like this is a 6 to 8 hour job, and if we don't qualify, you start all the way in the back. These guys are just game on, roll up their sleeves. They're like, let's see what we can do. Change the fuel pump and the fuel cell, put it all back together. At this point, there's probably 45 minutes left, but even if the fuel pump's in, we gotta close that access panel. We gotta test the car. There's probably 25, 30 minutes left. They're priming it, starting, won't start. You know, it's just cranking over, nothing's happening, and all of a sudden they call out. I hear the guy outside, okay, 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, if you're not outside that garage, you're not making grid, you can't qualify. And at this point, they tell me to suit up. In case we make the time, I'm jumping in and we're going. There's probably, you know, a minute left. As I'm putting the seatbelts on, radio check. Just probably, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds if I had to guess. We went through all this trouble, got everything to work. All of a sudden the car starts. That's when it all triggers for me. It's the best of the best competing. These guys are giving it all they got. Fucking game on.
We are in Misano, Italy, World Finals. Man, what an incredible day we had yesterday. P1 in qualifying, race 1 and race 2 for round 6. My first 2 ever pole positions right here in Misano, Italy.
You know, last year we ended the year, we had 3 races under our belt, and we signed up for a full season. I told my wife, I said, this is it. We're gonna experience all 6 rounds. You know, we've gone through every setback. From Sebring to Indy, and now we get the opportunity to go to World Finals. Misano, Italy. First international race, last race week of the season. They combined round 6 with the World Finals. Once round 6 is complete, everything resets, everything goes back to 0, and now you're combined with Europe and Asia competing in the World Finals. It's just 150 Lamborghini Super Trofeos all lined up for the same one reason. They want it, so they got to show up to take it home. Showing up to Misano, you realize you're in Lamborghini's backyard. This is the headquarters of racing. This is the test track where the bulls were built. The heritage and the history that goes behind Misano, being able to race on that track. Monday through Wednesday were just 3 full days of non-stop practice at 8 hours a day. We went through probably 3 sets of tires every day. When you first get on a track, you don't know where the hell you are. Whether you're in turn 3 or turn 14, then first thing you realize you're back at the start-finish line, right? First 2 days, you're just learning the track, see what the car feels like. Corey's going through the data with me, looking at the telemetry, looking at everything, and looking at what I need to do with how the car's reacting.
Right here, you actually go a fair bit faster. You're about a tenth or 2 up, and then it kind of compounds as you go down the middle straightaway here.
And all of a sudden, that 3rd day is when it clicks, and we're breaking the 140 marks, 142s, 141s, and understanding corners and understanding the muscle memory of what the track layout is. At this point, we're only practicing with North American. So when Europe gets on track, they're pulling 139s, 138s, looking at times, I'm like, why the hell are these guys in LV Cup? You might be one of the fastest guys in your North American kind of series, but in 3 days from now, you're going against 3 other countries.
You here?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to say hello? I'm 199.
You'll probably see him on the podium.
Yeah.
It made us put our head down even more. You know, when we thought we had the time it took, we decided to kind of tweak it up a little bit more and chase that number. And that's exactly what we did.
Right now, this is round 6 for the North American Championship. We're feeling good, and we got to go deliver again what we did yesterday.
Welcome to the World Circuit in Misano. 16 turns, 4.226 kilometers. This is first of 2 races of the final round of the 2025 North American Super Trofeo Series.
We get on track for first race outside the country, first ever full season, first of everything. I've never led before. Starting in P1 in our class, I think the feeling and the pressure is something I've never felt before. And you get in a zone where everything just shuts off. And then you're just in the beat, you're just in the moment, you're going around, and we just kind of picked up some momentum. When you look back a year and a half ago at Watkins Glen, we're just content to finish a race and make it out alive, right? And now we're just implementing all those racecrafts and everything we've learned in data all into these final races. Everything worked like it was supposed to. Everything we've rehearsed for the past 14 races has come into play.
Difetti colori del team Rafa Racing numero 199 Rocky Bullock.
Came to race 2, just head down and repeat it all over again. It was something that was fulfilling.
Oh shit, first international race, P1 twice, let's fucking go, baby. Woo!
You're doing it.
They say if you do it once, it's luck.
Once is luck,
Yeah.
twice is proven.
Yeah.
Awesome job, dude.
Coming in this weekend with 2 pole positions and 2 P1 wins, it's like, I've never experienced that ever.
Pretty surreal. We're very, very pleased, very content, very proud of ourselves. To get a P1, that top step feels so fucking good. It's there's no other feeling like that.
This
happened
is
here?
the second
We do.
fastest driver of North America in the Lamborghini Cup Series. We were this close, we were 6 points away from the championship lead. When you look back and kind of realize how far you've come.
How cool is that?
Thank you.
The joy and smile on my family to see that and experience that with me was priceless, right? But there's still that back of your mind, you're like, That was awesome, that was cool. But now World Finals is 2 other countries. That you gotta be worried about.
This is the first of 2 races of the World Finals for 2025.
Rocky, are you ready to rock?
Ready to rock, baby. Undersell and over deliver. Let's go.
So race 1, we're in a good spot. You know, there's 2-3 more cars to get that P1. We did 1 warm-up lap, and then all of a sudden it's a totally different racing atmosphere. In Misano, the first go-around green flag, you can pass anywhere you want. It's reversed from what the American series is. You hear green, all of a sudden I look at my mirror, I see headlights coming in like a bowling ball right down the middle. Takes out my driver front mirror, tears up 3-4 cars right in the middle.
Someone's had a bit of contact, you can see a bit of bodywork.
Holy shit. Like this is gonna be quite the race. All of a sudden, turn 1, spin out happens. Turn 2, everybody's making progress, so now we're down to P3. So we made it up 2 spots. We're just pushing like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, wish you can here. Be smart. Keep it safe.
Rocky Boulder got a little bit close to the tail of 90, Holger Harmsen.
We're probably 20 minutes in, turn 3 and 4. You know, we're kind of rubbing shoulders, trying to get in P2 at this point. I go wide. This guy just takes out my right rear, and then just as he's going by me on the inside, he rips out my half of my front bumper.
Incident involving car 199 and 286 under investigation.
We're back in P4 at this point. I got a front bumper that's flapping in the wind. You know, it's driving good, everything's perfect. I'm like, fuck it, we're going. And then we come into the pits.
All right, Tommy. This time.
Corey's like, this is not looking good.
Too much damage here, man. Well, let's go.
I just want to keep going. I don't care what you do. Get me back on the track. I got a good feeling on this. I just want to go out.
Tommy, gotta shut it off. Let's go. It drives fine. It drives fine.
They try to do whatever they can.
It's not that bad. It drives fine.
I wasn't processing it fast enough. I said, fuck no. I just wanted to go back out. I didn't care.
Listen, brother, I'm sorry. That's just too much to the right front. I can't risk that. We have a race tomorrow. I know this sucks. We gotta take a deep breath here. Pop out when you're ready.
At this point, I had the clutch in and full throttle. I was ready just to snap the clutch and leave that pit box and just go and fight. Another second and a half, I probably would have snapped that clutch and left. Somebody comes over to the hood and just shuts the kill switch on the car. I think that was probably a good decision on their part, because I would have left. I would have. At this point, I didn't care.
I was upset. The team made a decision not to keep going. It says we were done, but as frustrated as I was pretty good now. No, not good. You realize that when you look at the front right, the front bracket was gouging a crevice in the front right tire. Probably another 2 laps, it would have just shredded.
Tyson voulait sortir.
If it was anybody anybody else, I would have went and said, fuck you. I know. I was this close, man. I didn't believe you until, hey, Ronnie Hancock, he's like, tell me, it's good on the straight, but when you turn that sharp edge.
So much respect for Corey and the team. Out of our 3 years of relationship, the year and a half of coaching, he hasn't guided me wrong. My mom and dad, my wife, my kids. You're going through so many emotions, and having that supporter right by your side, kind of looking at you and saying, you know what, this is awesome. Look where we are. Every day, you have to prove yourself in this world. If you don't win this race, then nobody really cares what you did yesterday. And today was a DNF. It's part of life. Tomorrow's another day. Race 2, World Finals. It all comes down to this. This is the last race of the season. Last race internationally. The one thing that this sport has taught me is you gotta have very short-term memory. You gotta take the good and the bad. We got the stories, relationships, the experience, we got friends out of it. So much came out of this that, yes, I'm very satisfied, but now you want more. Got a whole grid of very competitive drivers.
Hey, let yesterday go. Shit happens. We recover, we rebound, we go back to work, we get shit done. Get it done. Have fun.
So at this point, we're starting P3. We're doing our warm-up, we're gridding.
Be ready. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag. Now I know what to expect.
Yeah, what you can here. Be smart.
A lot of chaos going out back.
Just trying to generate heat in the tyres, so there's a lack of grip. It's a very technical circuit, so it's easy just to misjudge your braking.
We can't speak to Rocky because he's in the car at the moment. He had a wild race yesterday, but today he looks like he's on the right path.
Beyond proud of him. If we can just keep up this pace, let the race unfold, and maybe we can get back up towards the leader there.
This is a further incident we hadn't seen. That's Rocky Bolduc with Ray Shahi.
He has been hit quite hard. Bolduc's had a couple of incidents in the last couple of races. He's racing really hard and aggressively.
My right rear, all of a sudden I feel it bouncing. It's a weird feeling, something I've never experienced before. Just jumping up and down, so I can't push the car that hard. Every time I'm doing a right-hander, the rear of the car was just acting very violently. At this point, we're losing 0.5 of a second every lap. Everything that we've been doing all week, the entry speeds and exits that were working for us for speed now, they're not working. So now you're adjusting on the fly. I'm trying to think of new techniques. There's another half of the race to go, so we're just babying it the best we can. So at this point, I think the father and son, you get Luciano and Donovan, we're battling it out. Right after the pits, and all of a sudden we're fighting for position. So I'm in P3 at this point. All of a sudden there's somebody else that's being aggressive, and we're going all out. There's 3 laps to go.
Watch your track limits here, Tommy. Watch your track limits.
I didn't want to get a track limit, so I kind of let off the gas, got past. So I'm in P4 at this point. But the guy in front of me has a 5-second penalty. if I can stay close, if I'm under 5 seconds, I'm P3. At this point, we're 6.5 seconds gap, 2.5 laps to go. Close the gap.
One of the fastest cars on the track right now. They come off one by one.
I don't know where the hell I pulled it, a 136.8.
Congrats, buddy. So fucking proud of you. Yeah, baby.
Everybody wants to win. You know, the ultimate results would have been, you know, P1 in the championship and take home world finals. That's like movie finish kind of storytelling. But at race 2 to receive P3 in the world, that's something to be proud about.
Awesome job. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, coach. Man, the whole team fucking put it up at night, qualifiers, practice, holy shit. Thank you.
The sense of gratitude that you experience from kind of seeing how proud my kids were and my wife and everybody else, you know, that we've made it. On podium, whether you're in first or third, you made it, right? You're ending the season. This is a picture finish.
I'm elated, to be completely honest. What a week it's been. Tommy's first international race weekend is now completely over. It's the best driving that I've seen from him all season long. And to be honest, I'm over the moon happy. So proud of him.
Congrats to Nick Grote this year. He's won it a second time and he's being moved up to AM, and Tasca's coming in again this year. Ray Shea, he's gonna do it. I just have a good feeling about this one, and this is our year to do it. Rafa Racing Team, Rafa, thank you so much. Hell of a team. Being part of Rafa Racing this year has been educational, has been a level of experience that I've never got to experience before. It's an experience that, you know, you have to live once in your life. You know, we all want to leave it on a high note, and for me, I think giving it all we got. 2026, we're starting fresh. Got a year and a half of data, of experience, and of mentorship. We're going to the top on this one.
OS Media shows up. We got a race to go film. We're gonna win this bitch.